Hello, guys. It's Will Lee still here from the UK, and I'm here today with a new independent artist. And let's say it's about alternative pop rock.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, guys, I'm talking with Madam Who? Madam
Yes.
Who?
Madam
Oh, yeah,
Who?
it's
Who?
exact Madam Who. So just let us know where you are and who you are in terms of music.
Yes, I am in the United States, specifically in Maryland on the East Coast, and I do indie pop rock.
Indie pop rock.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are mixing music genres because I know there is some rock and some pop. And what else? We are going to explore your Spotify, your portfolio on Spotify, and
Mhm.
also YouTube. There is a new music video, right?
Uh-huh. I love it. I love it
Right.
so much. It is so great.
Are you producing by yourself?
Did I produce it?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey,
Amazing.
I edited it, and my daughter is in it. She plays my younger self.
No way. I want
Yeah.
to watch that. Come on. It's a family project.
I had to pay her though.
Amazing. So, I will start with something that's very important, guys. For everyone watching this interview, go to social networks and follow Madam Who. Not only follow, but comment, like, and for example, on Spotify, put her songs on your playlist. That's the most important for independent artists. They need our support.
Mhm.
So if you like, put your songs, her songs on your playlist and give a like. Follow the artist, help, support. So for Madame Who, for exploring her music, go to YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamp, Facebook, Madame Who, and Instagram, TikTok, and X, it's the real Madam Ho. It's a little bit
Mhm.
different, okay? So
Mhm.
YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamp, Facebook, Madam Who. Instagram, TikTok, and X, the real Madam Who. And also her website, madamwho.com. Is it
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Great. So let's talk about music now. Why you started producing music and music videos, etc.,
Mhm.
and when it started, because
Oh,
I want to get to know how this project is being developed.
wait. You want it from the very beginning? Like,
No, but you are free to tell me because this may. Oh, I will give you an example. Some people start just playing in a band and then start a
mhm.
solo project, and then
Mhm.
after like a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't know when we started building this project
This
specifically.
project.
Adam who, yeah,
Okay, so I took a long vacation. I was practically retired from songwriting and music. Uh, I had wanted to be a rock star since I saw on PBS the Beatles documentary. Okay. Before that, I wanted to be a pediatrician. Then I wanted to be a rock star. So I went to Belmont University in Nashville, studied music business. I had two bands, and they almost, my last band almost made it. It was so heartbreaking. And then I just gave it up for a long time. I wasn't going to do it anymore, forget it. And then who I thought was the love of my life kicked me out after 19 years and two children. And
oh my god, I don't
right,
accept that.
right.
You want to marry me?
So,
I'm
so,
available. No, my wife is gonna kill me.
so I was obviously devastated, and I had to quickly start a business, and I had to move out and find an apartment, you know, and so 9 months later, I took my daughter. I live on the coast. I took my daughter to the ocean, and she's 10 at the time. She was not a very strong swimmer, even though she's very athletic. So I was there. She was with friends. I was with my friend, and I suddenly see her out in the ocean, because it was super, super rough that day. And she was even like, I don't know if I should go in, but it's so much fun. And so anyway, the lifeguards left that day, and she was like, "Mom, can I go back in?" And I was like, "Yeah, as long as you don't drown." Famous last words. Well, about 10 minutes later, I saw her out there with her friend. There's a blonde head that's mine and a brown head. And the blonde head looked a little bit further out. And then the brown one was like, "Hey." And I realized that my blonde head was in trouble. So it was
Mm.
still summer, it was still light out, and there were people in the ocean, but I just dropped everything. I went out there to try to save her. And I got to the point where I couldn't stand up anymore. Luckily, there were two taller people in front of me. And because as soon as I got to the point where I couldn't stand, that same rip current that she was caught in caught me. And so now we were both caught in these rip currents.
Oh
And
my God.
I know. I was just like, so I'm like, okay, don't panic. I think there's other people have her. uh this is, and I was like, I know what to do. You just swim sideways, right? No, that didn't work. And maybe it's the other sideways, and try that. That didn't work. And then all waves were crashing down on me. It was, and I was treading water. And I I heard her. I saw that some people had her, and they were carrying her out. And she said, "Please, somebody save my mom." And I realized that if I drown that day, that she would blame herself for the rest of her life for my death. So I went to my back. I tried to conserve energy because I was amazed how quickly I got so tired. And I went to my back to save energy. Meanwhile, like, the waves are still crashing down on me. Luckily, I didn't swallow any water. And I just scream as loudly as I can for help, right? And it seemed like forever, but I don't know how long it was. But some kind stranger came, was like, "Here, grab my hand." It was like in the movies, like, barely reach. And so he pulled me out. And I was like, did somebody get Iris? Iris was fine. So it was this horrific, almost totally horrific situation. And that night, a song came to me. I was like, "No, I am not starting this again. I am not songwriting again." And the song just wouldn't leave me alone. It was called Lifeline. and
Oh,
and
okay. I
I
saw on your Spotify.
yeah. And so I just was like, "Oh, okay, fine, I'll write you, but you're the only one I'm gonna write." But I was like, "Huh, that felt really, really good." Maybe I'll try another one. So I wrote my song "Whatever," about my ex. And um then it just spiraled out of control from there. And I became Madam Who, because I can't do anything just a little bit.
Okay, so almost a tragic situation
Yeah.
made you realize and wake up for this project after many years. Uh, let's say it's not retiring because you are too young for that.
Yeah, I took
You
a break. I took a break.
Yeah, it was a break. Amazing. I just love how something that was bad, like that situation with your daughter,
Mhm.
became something very good because you are making really good music and it's funny, you
Thank
could
you.
be doing very sad music too
I Yeah.
if you want, but you are just doing very happy and funny music, and I just loved it, especially this
Thank
the last
you.
one with the
Mhm.
music
Peter Meter.
video. Okay, so your daughter
Uh-huh.
helping with the production of music and music videos?
She doesn't help with the music, and I have to drag her and pay her and into working on the video with me, because sometimes I have to cast my younger self, and she is my younger self.
Oh, okay, great. So she's helping with the music video. What's her name?
Her name's Irie.
Irie, we love
Yeah,
you because the music video was really funny.
she was
You are a
she was
good actress.
really good. She was really good.
Okay, we could watch the music video then. Let's
Sure.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, I'm gonna do some personal questions. Obviously, you can say, I don't want to swear that, but I'm gonna do anyway.
Okay.
Right. So, Peter Meter, right?
Yep.
On YouTube. This one. Correct?
Yep.
Great.
I'm the grandma reader's place, bitching about what's his face and how he left me high and dry. She lifted up my chin, said, honey pie, I don't know him, but I have a hunch, I might know why. There's only one way to keep a lover. It's time to tell you what I told you, mama. You need to feed this Peter meter, guarantee he'll be sweeter, guarantee that he'll love you the more that he gets up on you. I looked at Grandma with white eyes, full of wonder and surprise, flabbergasted by what she said. Then she said, furthermore, men have a need to spread around their bio seed, so it's best to keep them busy in bed. That's the only thing that's sure to keep your fella always with you. You need to feel this Peter meter, guarantee he'll be sweeter, guarantee that he'll love you the more that he gets up on you. You need to feed this Peter meter, guarantee he'll be sweeter. And if you learn what I teach you, you'll never ever leave you. Here's what you do when he comes on board. As long as he hasn't been a jerk, you just shake it, shake it, shake it, but wake it, then you take it to the bedroom and you'll make it to the dirty dance. Shake it, shake it, shake it, but wake it, and you take it to the bedroom and you'll make it to the dirty dance. Shake it, wake it, and make it to the dirty dance. Shake it, wake it, and make it to the dirty dance. Shake it, wake it, and make it to the dirty dance. Sometimes you probably have to fake it, but you need to feel this Peter meter, guarantee he'll be sweeter, guarantee that he loves you more than he gets up on you. You need to feed this Peter meter, and if you don't, you make a cheater, and if you do, you never leave ya. So says my grandma Rita. Feed the meter, Peter meter, he'll be sweeter.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was incredible. I love it.
I love it too.
Really.
Thank you.
That's I couldn't understand something. Your daughter, she's
Mhm.
like an adult. I was expecting like a child.
Well, she's 15.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You are so good then, because wow, 16. She's a woman. And How do you do to get so fit like this?
What? Say that again.
What is your secret to be so like fit?
Oh, I still think I'm 27.
That's good. So it's more here than
Yeah.
outside, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Young spirit. I love it. And now let's talk about the production.
Uh-huh.
Who gave the idea to use those effects and put different characters? That was your daughter, your you
Yeah.
and another
Uh-huh.
actor, right? And
Yeah.
who gave that idea?
It was all my idea. Yeah, I had like 2 hours, 2 one-hour sessions with the cameraman. He's a friend of ours, so he was doing it for free. And so I didn't want to waste his time. So I had it all prepared. And actually, on the way to the video studio, I thought of drinking from the teacup, serving fruitcake because I had fruitcake in my truck that my other grandmother gave me, and the whole gag about pouring the alcohol into the teacup. That was, and then at the last minute, I had my boyfriend Sean. He was the one that was dancing with me.
Oh, yours, he's your boyfriend. The whole family. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
And so I have experience with video editing, so I edited the whole thing. It was all in front of a green screen.
Oh, the edition is yours.
Mhm. Yep.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. Look, she's doing all by herself. She's producing. She gave the idea. She's directing. She's
Yeah.
putting the whole family to work for free for her. That she's making it. She's not
Yeah.
expecting like a producer coming and
Yeah.
invest on her career. She just
Mm.
started doing what she has.
Yep.
And what she has, we can see on that music video right now. And it's funny,
Yeah.
it's nice. Obviously, it's not everybody that has that level of creativity to use like
Right.
makeup, wigs, etc., and
Mhm.
the outfits, etc. Was all on point for the kind of music
Yep.
video and kind of music because it's very funny
Yeah,
and
thank you.
it's comedy. It's
And
about
it's
comedy.
true. Isn't it true though?
Yeah, it is. And that dance, the sensual dance behind, was really good. Thanks, the boyfriend. What's your boyfriend's name?
His name is Sean.
Sean, we love you. You are the best, man. Just come back the next music video too. Amazing. And obviously, thanks to your friend who was helping with the camera. If it's
Mhm.
not, if you cannot count on our friends and contacts,
Yeah.
etc., what can we do? Because nowadays everything is so expensive, etc. And for independent artists, we need to invest in our own career.
Mhm.
That's why we need the support of the whole audience. Go
Yeah.
to the social networks, YouTube, Spotify,
Mhm.
Bandcamp, Facebook, Madam Who, or it's a different name on Instagram, TikTok, and
Mhm.
X,
Yeah.
the real Madam Who, and also her website, madamwho.com. Good?
Yep. Thank you.
Right. And I'm curious about why alternative pop rock. Was it the same kind of music genre you were working before in the
Yeah.
previous band?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that is I do other things that are more electronic, but started out in rock way back when, and I was the front woman to a alternative rock band and called Audra and the Antidote, and we were actually nominated for the very first American Music Awards New Music Award. We didn't win it, but we were nominated. Um, so that's just kind of like that's in my soul, I guess. But other things I do are more electronic.
You are a proper artist. No
Yeah.
matter what kind of music genre you are exploring now, you are
Mhm.
doing great. You know why? Because I was with that song in my head after 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
no, don't say sorry, because this is exactly what all artists um want to achieve,
Yeah.
to get
Mhm.
inside people's head, and you could
Yeah.
make it. Your song is ready to play on the
Yeah, for
radio
sure.
ready,
Yep.
because everyone,
Mhm.
it can be used also on publicities. It can be used on cinema industry.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
I'm gonna send you a link to, you can apply with that song, you can apply to be used
Uh-huh.
on films productions,
Okay.
okay?
Sure.
And then you can try it too. So it's another
Avenue.
field.
Mhm.
Yeah, a new field, but obviously that song works for that.
Yeah.
And I would like just to try to explore your Spotify, talking about the previous release. Can we do that?
Oh, my previous releases. You
Yes.
mean with this EP or with my EP before that?
Well, you can give me some ideas, because
Okay.
I just have it on screen now.
Yeah.
Uh,
So the single before this one on this EP is called Whatever.
this one.
And yeah, that is the second song I wrote after I started writing songs again after my semi-retirement. It's
Oh,
it's
the
a
first song is not here then on
no, the
Spotify.
first song it's not because this is what happened. So I played the song Lifeline for my daughter, and it's just this song about like physically nearly drowning and like metaphorically drowning, like emotionally, because at that time it was really really tough time for me. And she said, why do you want to remember that? Because
Oh,
yeah.
makes
And so
sense.
yeah, so I was like, you're right, because every time I would sing that song, and if I played it out somewhere, I would have to relive it because that's what I do. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to help my mental well-being. So
She's
then
so smart. Oh my God.
yeah, just a light bulb went off in my head at that point. So I wrote Whatever, and the hook is I'm going to be whatever I want to be. And then I don't know if it was next, but then I wrote Reclaim Your Power, which I figured if I wrote a super positive song with affirmations that I didn't even believe at the time, because it's I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am incredible, I am worth it all.
Go girl, go
Yeah.
girl. I love you, because you are saying things that's so important.
Yeah. And so, and and it worked. And so I thought, well, if it worked for me, it's going to work for other people. So then I was like, okay, I have to bring this to the world. Oh,
And
and then
here we
and
are
then here we
with
are.
that song. That's the first one, but
Yeah,
wasn't the first one. Was the
reclaim your
first one that were like expressing happiness? Can I say that?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yep.
We are going to try to explore wherever, but thinking about this different perspective, like breakup is behind, it's
Yeah.
moving on, okay?
Uh-huh.
And what is that song about?
Whatever. Okay,
The
so
lyrics, the lyrics.
the lyrics, it was like, you took my heart, you took my I gave you my heart, you took my soul, I gave you my trust, you took control, you gave me rules, I played along, I took your shit. Can I say that? For way
Yeah,
too long.
you can say that. It's basically like fuck off.
Okay, yeah, and then so then the hook is I'm gonna be whatever I want to be. So
Okay, amazing.
and it felt that was really cathartic.
It's interesting, because you are talking something really, it's delicate, but most of artists, they start a more creative phase in their lives when they pass through some situations that were bad or really
Mhm.
bad or sometimes tragic.
Yeah.
And you are exploring that the right way, using that as a tool to keep going.
Yeah. Yep.
Great. Let's listen to whatever. And for everyone who are interested to discover this new artist portfolio, Madam Who, go to Spotify, go to YouTube, Bandcamp, Facebook, Madam Who, or a different one. It's Instagram, TikTok, and X, the real Madam Who, or her website, where you can find everything about her, madamwho.com. All right, let's listen to whatever.
Okay.
Hey, listen up. I give you my heart. You took my soul. I give you my trust. You took control. You gave me rules. I played along. I took your shit for way too long. Now I'm taking more than a human should take. Never knew my love was an epic mistake. Now I'm taking back what you took from me. I'm taking back my sanity. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm taking my self-respect with me. Hey, I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna be whatever I wanna be. You said do this and don't do that. Don't be so weird and don't get fat. Don't drink too big or think too much. And always be up for my touch. I just taking more than a human should take. Human love was an epic mistake. And now I'm giving back what you gave to me. I'm giving back the fantasy. Hey, I'm gonna go. Take my stomach like a thing. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be whatever I wanna be. If I wanna be weird, I'll be weird. If I wanna get that, I'll do that. I'll do whatever I want. Yeah, whatever. Hey, you do you, and I'll do me. I won't stop you, so don't stop me. You do you, and I'll do me. I won't stop you, you can't stop me. Yeah, I'm taking more than a human should take. Yeah, giving you my love was an epic mistake. Now I'm taking back what you took from me. I'm taking back the real me. Hey, taking back the self-respect I gave. And hey, I'm gonna go. I wanna be whatever I wanna be. Hey, I'm gonna go. That's it. I'm taking more shit. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be whatever I wanna be. Whatever, ever. Whatever I wanna be.
Wow! Wow! Madam Who! Pure rock and roll.
Right?
I loved it.
Thank you.
It's so different from Peter Meter, but it's so how can I say so contagious.
Well, thank you.
For real. Why
Yeah.
we stopped?
What'd you
Tell me
say?
why we stopped making
Oh,
music.
because
Don't stop, never stop, please. We need people like you making music.
yeah,
For real.
it's a really expensive hobby though. At this point.
Yeah,
Really
but
expensive.
well, I can give you some help if you want.
Oh, so
I don't know if you have a label, but I will give you that anyway. So you choose if you use that or not. I am
mm,
the owner of a music distribution platform,
okay.
worldwide distribution. So I can
Hmm.
give you that service for free just to, motivate you to keep making music. So
Okay.
the platform is pophits.co. You can visit the website pophits.co/services, and there you can make a registration, a free registration.
Yeah.
And when you have your account, I can configure that to, release the songs and send to 150 music stores worldwide,
Hmm.
including Spotify, Pandora,
Hmm.
Apple Music, and also placing your songs on all social networks like TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, etc. So people can use your songs on the background of their
Right.
posts and help to build an organic audience. If you want that, I can offer. It's just like how can I say? It's a little gift to motivate you to keep
Oh, well, thank you.
making more music. Do you have a label? You are releasing music through a label?
I work with an indie label in London. They've distributed this EP and they actually mixed 3 out of the 4 songs on this EP, including Peter Meter. They're called The Animal Farm. But before that, my debut EP, I did all myself, and I mixed it and I put it out through DistroKid.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So if you want, you can use those services I'm referring or not, because in this case you have a label that's helping with the distribution too. So going to your Spotify again. There is so many things I want to ask because you are full of talent for real.
Thank you. Oh, I wanted to mention one thing about Peter Meter.
Right.
So this song is the one song that took me the longest to write. It took me nearly 20 years to finish.
Whoa.
I started when I still lived in Nashville, and I it was the last song I started before I decided just to give up. And I would sing the chorus to everybody and they're just like, "Oh my god, you have to finish this song." I was like, I know." But I couldn't find verses that really like matched the energy and the the sentiment of the chorus, and I tried and tried and tried so many ways, so many times. And finally I when I started back up, I went to this songwriting circle, and the girl was like, "Hey, well, do you have any songs that you haven't finished?" Because I was just showing her some of my songs. It was a workshop type of thing, and I was like, "Oh yeah, there's the song Peter Meter. I just can never come up with these verses." And I played the chorus for her, and at first I had he'll love you, he'll the more he gets above you, you need to feed the Peter Meter, guarantee he'll be sweeter, guarantee that he'll love you the more that he. And originally I had gets above you, and I knew that wasn't quite right, but she's like, "I know what you're trying to say, and I think it should be get up on you." And I was like, wow, yes, yes, how did I miss that? And then and she also suggested that in for the bridge that I do something like I teach step by step how to go about doing it.
Oh, okay. There is a recipe there.
That's right.
Instructions.
Yeah. So when I went home and I still was I had some lyrics in mind. Usually I come up with the melody first, but I had some lyrics in mind, and I was kind of struggling still with a melody. I had a melody, but I hated it. And so I started doing this thing where ever since Reclaim Your Power about I wrote 4 years ago, I started doing this thing where I'll just speak the lyrics until I find a melody, or maybe not find a melody, right? So I just was like, I think it's just going to be cool if I just white girl rap it. And it
And it
was.
was
Yeah. Yeah.
really nice. That beat, that's just bringing that lyric alive, mixing EDM and hip hop. It was perfect, and I cannot comment anymore about the pana pana pam pam
I
pana
know.
pana pam
I
pam.
know.
Oh my!
I know. I was like, I want something chromatic, and that just came out, and I was like, wow, wow.
I'm really impressed, for real.
Thank you.
Really impressed. And you know, I don't have to say these things. When I don't like, and I say I don't like that, but I I can give you some tips about what I like. But in this case, I liked Peter Meter, and I like whatever. And they are different songs from the
Mhm,
same person, but your personality is so strong that
mhm,
there is a signature on that. And this is important, because you are
mhm.
free, because you are independent artist, you are free to
Yeah.
explore everything. There is no right or wrong. Explore different music genres. Keep
Mhm.
going this way, because then you can reach a different audience always.
Right. Well,
And
when I
this is
first
a good
tried,
strategy.
yeah. Well, when I first tried this whole rock star thing, which is kind of going out of style, if you ask me. Um, they were always trying to pigeonhole you into a certain sound, and I wrote songs of all different types, but and it's easier to have a more consistent sound when you have a band, because you're confined to those musicians and those the way they play and their instruments and everything, right? So, but when I started doing it by myself, I was just like, I just went totally like every song was different on my first EP, to where they called me a genre fluid artist.
That's perfect for now, because after
Yeah.
the music industry globalization, the
Mm,
independent music industry started being more, let's say, global, and
mm,
artists from, let's say, the countryside where I am right now. I am in the countryside in Yorkshire, in the north region of England, and
mhm,
I am from Brazil, but I live in the UK. There is very there are many small bands, small artists starting now, and
mhm.
they can, through the internet, make their own music distribution, and they can reach people from many different countries at
Yeah.
once with
Mhm.
this. So if you keep in just one music genre, maybe you don't reach a wider audience. But if you explore mixing, and there is a lot of artists mixing music genres,
Oh,
this is
for
a good
sure.
strategy. Go for that, because
Mhm.
I know how it works from inside. The music distribution,
Oh, yeah.
and then when I was watching the music video and also listening to those songs on Spotify, I was thinking she's doing so right, that seems like she's working with the music industry for many, many, many years. And then you just told me, oh no, I stopped for many years.
Yeah.
I can see that when you got back was straight on the point.
Yeah.
That
Well,
perfect.
but the music industry has completely changed.
Yes, there is
Yeah.
a big shift, and it's still happening.
It is still, and it's really it's good in some ways and it's horrible in other ways. Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I can make a comment on that if you want.
Okay, sure.
Spotify has more than 64 million tracks. Nobody was listening.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah.
horrible, because it's showing that the platforms, and Spotify is just one example, um, they don't have a very good recommendation system. So
Mhm.
when the artist is uploading music, it's not being recommended to new listeners.
Yeah.
So especially independent artists, they need to depend on social networks, but also social
Mhm.
networks are asking money. If you
Yeah.
want your post to go everywhere, you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
uh the the
Yeah.
the streaming platforms, if you want your songs to be listened, you have to
Yeah.
pay for that. And there we
Uh-huh.
go. The streaming services, they are not paying artists enough to use that
Right.
money to sustain their careers. So
Yep.
the game is wrong on that point. We need to change that. And
Mhm.
also now Spotify is changing and many other streaming services are changing. If your songs don't get 1,000 plays, they
They're
are
not
not
even gonna
going to
play
pay.
you.
And
Pay you. Yeah.
exactly. What can we do? Tell me,
No.
Madame Who.
Yeah, I don't know because it used to be that you know, record companies sold a physical product, the CD or the tape or the 8-track or the record, you know. And now there's nothing to sell. So record companies have had to uh devolve into something else or evolve into something else, I guess you could say. But they're not as important anymore. But they're also and they were the gatekeepers originally, and they had the big platforms, and the attention economy is so diverse and splintered. It's not one mountaintop to get on top of. If you can climb up to that big mountaintop and shout, you know, your message. No, there's like a bazillion mountaintops and you can't get to everybody, you know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But it's good that you can read the music industry right now, and you can understand the process. You are very visionary. It's
Mm.
good.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
really good because we try to teach these things to
Mhm.
many different artists from different music genres. It's not easy to understand and work with that. That's the reason many people are just giving up. You know,
Mhm.
but I tell you, don't give up. Okay, never.
Okay.
Keep going. Don't give up. And man, your voice, there is so scoop so high quality on your voice in the music production that I was just thinking, why it's not in the radio?
Oh,
Why not?
well, here in the US, radio's very it's controlled by like two companies, and if you're not on their playlist, you're not on the radio. So
We have to
that's
go
the
to
reason.
online radios because then it must be
Well, there's the
easier.
playlists, and they're hard to get on too. So, you know, you just keep trying, keep trying. I think that Peter Meter's my best shot. I've
Okay,
had.
okay. I'm going to um, support you publishing on our Instagram too, and X and Facebook. It's not many followers, etc., but
Mhm.
we can give some support. At least
Yeah,
we
sure.
can keep going, and also writing an article about your career and your new projects and the future projects as well, if you have it,
Yeah.
and attach the music video at the end of the text so people can read the article and also
Okay.
watch the music video and also watch this interview. We are going to attach it on,
Yeah.
at the end of the text too.
Mhm.
So that's amazing. And now, one more question.
Mhm.
Um, when we started writing, the lyrics are yours, right? You are
Yes.
the author. Okay. When we start writing, do you think about a topic, specific topic about your life or something you are living or
Well,
experiencing, or something that's outside your cycle?
well, my process is I have music going through my head all the time. I mean, I'm humming constantly. I don't even know it. I mean, sure, it's annoying for everybody, but I, I will. Sometimes I'll just be thinking about something, or somebody will say something, like my grandmother said, it will spark an idea, and then and if I find a hook, if I start humming something and think about, start singing something that's I think is really catchy, then I'll catch it and I'll try to develop that and see where it goes. That's my process. And usually
Okay,
it's the hook which comes with the melody and the topic and the lyric all at the same time. And then I usually start um with a melody, usually with the verses, and try to massage lyrics around it. And I sometimes I forget that I can change the melody. I don't have to, But yeah, that's how I do it. It's worked for
Wow,
me so far.
you are a proper creative, and I like it. It's very natural for you, right?
Yeah.
Great, amazing. I'm really impressed with your work, the portfolio you are developing. Is there any other song from Spotify that you could suggest us to listen to? Because
Yeah. Reclaim Your
Peter
Power.
Meter was the first one, then
Mhm.
whatever was the Rockstar one. I just loved
Yeah.
it.
And
And
Reclaim Your Power.
okay, I want to
Yeah.
ask about You Are
Mhm.
Not Alone. That's almost 5,000 plays here. Why
Yeah.
this song is just getting on the
Because
top of the
it
others?
got on a playlist.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And
That was
is it
that was
more
from my that was from my first EP, and it got on a playlist. So
okay?
that explains that.
And I'm I'm enough is the one you want to suggest us, right?
No, no, Reclaim Your Power.
Oh, okay. Reclaim Your Power. Let's go for that then.
Okay.
Reclaim your power. Have you ever gotten knocked down so hard you're seeing stars? You wanna end it all, but you don't, cause something inside you just won't bite. It's too powerful. And your head is so filled with dread that you feel like you can't get out of bed, but you do, cause something inside you wants to fight, but you don't know how. So get up, get up, get up, get on your feet now. Get up, get up, get up and feel your beat now. Come on, come on, come on, now take a breath. Sing after me. I am powerful. And I am beautiful. And I'm incredible. And I am worth it all. Hey! Do you lay around in the days just amazed that you find yourself in a place that you hate? Cause you never thought you'd be so weak inside or so powerless. It's like, what are you gonna do about it, right? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Well, here's what you can do about it right now. Gonna love yourself like nobody else does. Get up, get up, get up, get on your feet now. Get up, get up, get up and feel your beat now. Come on, come on, come on, now take a breath. Sing after me, yeah, I am powerful. And I am beautiful. And I'm incredible. And I am worth it all. Cause you made me all worth it all. Gonna love yourself like somebody else. Hey. Love yourself like nobody else. You gotta love yourself like nobody else. You gotta love yourself like nobody else. You gotta love yourself like nobody else. Cause you're powerful like nobody else. You gotta love yourself like nobody else. You gotta love yourself like nobody else. Don't love yourself like nobody else. Hey, get up, get up, get up, get on your feet now. Get up, get up, get up and feel your beat now. Come on, come on, come on, take a breath. Sing out to me. Yeah, I am powerful. And I am beautiful. And I'm incredible. And I am worth it all. You're worth it all. We're worth it all. Yeah. This is the hour. Get you. Reclaim your power. Yeah. Reclaim your power. Cause you made me all worth it all. everybody's got. You're so everybody's got. You're so everybody's got. You're so everybody's.
Wow, wow, wow,
Thank
wow.
you.
That was crazy. It's
Mm,
so rap, but it's so rock at the same time. And this is a fusion that I wasn't expecting. And the high notes, for real, the high notes is really powerful.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just felt
thanks.
like I really am powerful and reclaiming your
Right.
power, and
Yeah,
beautiful and everything else.
that's right. I wrote that song because I was trying to pull myself out of my deep dark place and it worked. And
Oh,
so I
was your
just
therapy? The song
huh?
was your therapy.
Yeah, it was my therapy. Yeah.
Oh
Songwriting is
my.
my therapy. That's right. That's why I do it. So I'm sharing with everybody because I've had many people say that when I play that song, they feel beautiful. They feel it. They feel better after hearing it. Powerful and beautiful and incredible and worth it all.
Wow. We have to finish the interview. No, I will not finish now because I want to keep talking. It's so interesting. Well, I have a question. What about live performance? Because can you imagine this kind of song with live performance? I want to watch you.
Well, unfortunately, around here, it's not a live perform. Well, it's not a original live performance town. It's a resort town, so they only want to listen to covers, and I don't really do covers. And bands
You
are such,
you have to move to England because we have many different pubs and
yeah,
all of them they have many different new artists like
right.
doing live performances and putting
Hmm.
everyone to sing and feel the connection with the audience, etc. Even if it's a small audience or
Right.
small venues, because here it's very cold. It's all small, closed venues, not like very
Oh,
big grounds,
yeah,
open space, not like that. But
right.
it's a good option. Come to England.
I
I'm going to.
actually I visited England in 2022. I
Oh,
did.
was it nice?
It was great. I'm a big Beatles fan, so I went to Liverpool.
Oh, I'm close to Liverpool. Not
Yeah,
very, very close, but I'm close.
okay.
And yeah, that's nice. And I just realized that the kind of music you are doing is works as well for um, woman empowerment,
Mhm.
especially
Yep.
for people that was experiencing a trouble relationship, breakup, etc.
Mhm.
Perfect. Can we include that information on the article we are going to write?
Of course. In fact, I'm about to start a nonprofit called the Hope Brigade, and I want to sing to women in women's shelters to give them some be a motivational singer of sorts.
Okay,
Tell
that's
them my
interesting.
story and then try to, lift them out of their darkness just momentarily if possible.
Amazing. Good voice, good production, good motivation behind everything, and also now a social project behind all your
Yeah.
music. Congratulations, Madam
Thank
Who. I will
you.
just tell everyone to go to our social networks: YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamp, Facebook, Madam Who, and Instagram, TikTok, the real Madam Who, and X too, the real Madam Who, and your website, madamwho.com.
Yeah.
And go into Spotify and all streaming services platforms. Place those songs on your personal playlists and follow the artists, guys. Everyone do that because that's what the new independent artists need. She's not new because she is working with music like for many years. She's a professional,
Mhm.
very good vocal skills. But this project, Madam Who, is new, is recent,
Mhm.
and she needs our support. So let's go.
I do.
And Madam Who, do you have a message for everyone who will be exploring your portfolio?
Well, I hope you have fun and just remember to love yourself.
Great. We will be waiting for you for your next projects. Okay, please
Okay,
come
sure.
have new music release. We just loved it, and obviously contact us when you want us to, give an opinion about music that's not released.
Yeah,
So
okay.
great. So see you next time, and
All right.
you for this time with us. It's an
Thank
honor to
you.
have artists like you at SuperPop TV. Without that, we cannot even have this program. So we need you. Please don't stop making music.
Okay. Thanks, Will.
Great. Stay online. We will just finish now, but I will
Okay.
talk to you, okay?
All right.
See you next time.